What's going on, guys? Alex here with 814 EDC, and I have yet again another couple unpackagings to do for you guys today. Happy Monday. I'm filming this on Monday, September 29th, I think today is. So you guys will be seeing this on Monday. It's it's a video I'm gonna start my week out with. And yeah, these are, I think, the last two. If you guys, were up to date on last week's videos, I posted every day. And four out of the 7 days were unboxings or unpackagings. I just happened to get, I guess, really, really lucky. And I just happened to, every single package that I was lined up to check out in the Lefty passaround group, because that's where these are coming from. I just happened to be hit, in line at the same time for all of those. I kind of wish I wasn't. I mean, I feel like now I'm just going to be pumping out, and it's good. I'm doing more content, and I'm a little bit more forced, kind of kicking myself in the butt to do content more, because I have to get the knives out just because I have so many of them. But I really wish it would have, worked itself out to, instead of having, I legitimately think, because there's one in here and there's two in here, and I think total, I believe that'll be 12 or 13 knives that I have in right now from the Lefty passaround, which is crazy. I would have much preferred half of that and then spread out sporadically. Because you guys know, I typically, I'm sorry, this is a little bit of a longer winded intro. But I typically, I love, my sweet spot is 3 uploads a week. I love a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, or even sometimes if I have to do 4, I'll do Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, stuff like that. 3 to 4 uploads a week is really my sweet spot, because I don't have typically enough stuff coming in to do daily uploads, but recently I have been. And I think this week, so you guys will be seeing this on Monday, and I'm planning on doing at least probably 3. I know I'm going to be doing the 3 CGRB knives, or the 2 CGRBs and the Artisan. I'm probably going to do my full review on the Ozark Trail Valor, so that's 4. And I'm going to have to see what else I can get lined up. But yeah, so long story short, a lot of knives in right now, but I am caught back up, so you guys will be seeing this on the day I unbox it. These did These did come in over the weekend, but if you guys caught one of my last videos, I might have mentioned, I forget if I did or not, but I was out of town for my best friend's wedding that I was in. Great weekend. He is my best friend is from college that I met freshman year. So that's been, freshman year of college for me was 2017, it's 2025. So 8 years. And I'm, super glad to have been part of his special day. Very good friends. My wife and I are very good friends with him and his wife now. So it's just a great weekend, great weather, great friends, all good stuff. And then when I got home, I was busy yesterday watching football and just unpacking and kind of just laying low. So I figured I'd unbox this today. But my unboxing knife is my Rivery Manufacturing Zero, which I believe was my Sunday upload. So yesterday, but I've had this in for, I think, Thursdays when I unboxed it. I'm really loving this knife. It is just super cool. I've been showing it off to different people. I purchased this from Lone Star Knife and Supply, Chris over there. Definitely go check him out. I believe he has, as of last week, they did a restock. I don't know what they have still in stock of the Rivery, or of the Zero, but really love this thing. So one package we got from Josh over at Shield Arms, and then the other package we have coming in from Knife Standards. I will leave a link to both of those channels down below. And Knife Standards actually has a knife company. I've reviewed a couple of his on the channel, and I really like everything I've checked out from him. But we're going to go with the one from Josh over at Shield Arms first. And this is the new, well, it's a couple months old at this point, I believe. But this is the Worksharp RMX. So this is the first Worksharp knife. The WSFK01-102, the RMX Black, Reverse Tanto, and 3V. You guys can read that right there. Designed, assembled, calibrated, and quality checked in Ashland, Oregon using foreign components. right there. And the cool thing about this is it is a knife that you can change from automatic to manual deployment. So it's a push button out the side auto, and then you can change the springs around to where it is a manual opener. However, I do think that you have to like wrist it out, because I don't think there's any thumb studs or holes or fullers or anything like that. So you kind of have to wrist it out, kind of like the button lock Civivi Elementum. But you get a Reich knife. I don't know why that's in there. But here is your little instruction manual. Just gives kind of the info about it and how to change your pivot mechanism. So a lot of information in there. I'll probably try to change it around. Then we have a thank you card. And then here we have the knife. Looks like we have a conglomeration of stuff in here. Whoops. Looks like this is a, I don't know, bit driver of some sort. Got like a loose bearing laying around. Got all kinds of stuff in here. But here is the knife. I believe this is aluminum construction. Big old pivot there. There is the button. Is it a... Okay, so it is an integral, I believe. Yeah, I think it's an integral of, I want to say, I believe this is aluminum. You have a, I think, reversible loop over style deep carry clip, because it looks like it's in that triangle tab. And well, maybe not. I don't know, it's hard to tell. So that is in the automatic position. Didn't snap out super duper hard, but there we have that beautiful, excuse me, reverse tanto blade. This looks like it's been sharpened. It's in 3 p.m. 3 p.m. CPM 3V. Close it. Work sharp there on the blade spine. And yeah, I mean it's snappy, but it's like quietly snappy. It's not like in your face. And like I said, I don't think you do kind of have a little fuller here, but I don't think you can flick off of it. I believe you have to push the button to, because this is like locked in here. So it's kind of cool. I mean, ergos are really good. Really nice forward finger choil up here. Very thin blade stock, which is a very thin and slicey blade. Really like the blade. The pocket clip works really well, or at least it looks like it works really well. Have some nice leverage there. Yeah, I mean, I think it's a cool idea from Worksharp to create their knife like this, you know, with the customizability to switch it back and forth from automatic to manual. Maybe a little bit gimmicky, but like I said, I'm probably going to read through the instructions at some point just to see how big of a pain in the ass it is. I think I saw, maybe it was Josh over at Shield Arms, there might have been someone before him, say that it was kind of finicky to get back together. And I think maybe just because the blade is so light, that's why it, you know, doesn't fire out super hard. But that is the Worksharp Knives RMX. So pretty cool. I must say, maybe now that I have my hands on it, it might be a little bit underwhelming, but I got to give it the benefit of the doubt. We'll actually use it to unbox the next one, which, like I said, is from Knife Standards. And this is, okay, so we have the Vosteed. The Vosteed, I think this one is the Croc. Should say on here somewhere. Nope, just a picture. But I believe that is the Croc right there. And then the one I'm really excited for, looks like we got some Knife Standards info. If you guys are interested in going to his YouTube website or Instagram, you guys can scan that code right there. But like I said, I'll leave a link down below in the description for his YouTube channel. But the one I'm really excited for is the Vero Engineering Avid 1. This won some sort of award at Blade Show Atlanta, I think. And this is like their first budget offering from Vero. I believe they started coming in at like 180. But this one is in stonewash, black, gray. So black G10, I'm guessing. They actually might have like dual colors on here, but we're gonna open this one up first. You get a Vero cloth, and then yes, it is a dual. So you have a gray G10, kind of like a bolster. Put this one back together. Got some oil on there. You have like a gray and black. They look like a bolster, but it's not. But gray up here, black in the front or in the back. You have a loop over style deep carry wire clip that is reversible, which is really nice. You got a back spacer going the whole length of it. You have the typical back flipper, the front flipper, and the hole, or the fuller, excuse me. Vero there on the, ooh, nice and snappy, but Vero on the blade stock. This is an S45VN. It's numbered 633. Like I said, I think it's, I can't see it anywhere on here, but I believe it's S45VN. You have an inset liner lock there, which is kind of cool because you have like proud liners, but very good action. Reverse flick is snappy. Backflip, really nice. Very, very nice. And the front flip as well. Yeah, I believe what the maybe best folding production knife or something. I forget what it was, but they went pretty crazy over it. And then these dropped like, I'm gonna say like a month and a half ago, give or take. But just a really nice blade. I mean, you can tell right away it's a Vero with the fuller, with the blade shape, honestly with the handle shape too. But really good action. Thumb flick works great. Ooh. A little bit snug in there, but definitely usable. But the reverse flick is where it's at. Really like that back flipper. Very snappy. No blade play, which is really nice. But that is the Vero Engineering Avid 1. It's been a while since I've checked out a Vero. I really liked the Lux 3.3 that they came out with. And then I forget what the Nova. The Nova or the Mini Nova I really would like to check out at some point too. But of course, Vosteed. You get your paperwork in the back there. Get your little taco style pouch, which I'm glad they started doing this, you know, just this instead of a tin. And then here you have the knife, which the Croc is rocking the top liner lock, but I think this is aluminum as well. You have aluminum scales with like a kind of camo carbon, fat carbon. Looks kind of like a, you know, like a snake skin. Excuse me. Backspacer on there. Pocket clip that is reversible. Hole for deployment. You have S35VN there on that kind of cleaver style blade. Very good ergos. Definitely not a, you know, not a big knife. Reverse flick, thumb flick. Very snappy, very crisp detent. Smidge of blade play, but not too bad. You have a little bit of texturing there on the button to get your fingers on there. But yeah, it's not a huge knife. I can, you know, just get 4 fingers on here, but overall, not super duper huge. Great fidgetability. The top liner locks have kind of been hit or miss with me for Vosteed, but this one seems to be pretty dialed in. You have nested liners, which is really nice. And yeah, really good ergos. So, so far this seems like a pretty good option from Vosteed. I know when these went live, I think they sold out pretty quickly. But hey guys, that was an unboxing of my couple pass around packages. Got the Vosteed Croc, got the Vero Engineering Avid 1, and then last but certainly not least, we have the Work Sharp Tools RMX. So these will all be full reviewed by me in the next couple of weeks, so keep your eye out for that. And yeah guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday, and yeah, talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.